If you want the cat to return to the box, you need to build a 5-star bathroom. First, throw out all the fancy scented litter. Switch back to the cheapest, plain, unscented camping clay litter. The texture feels most like natural sand and dirt, which cats love. Next, move the box to a quiet corner. But make sure the cat can see the entrance. It needs to face outward, not be stuck facing a wall. If it's facing the wall, it feels vulnerable to ambush. Scoop at least twice a day, morning and night minimum. If you have multiple cats, that's a whole other level. Cats do not like sharing toilets in sequence, especially if they don't get along. If one cat guards the hallway while the other tries to puke, the second cat will just give up and find the couch. The golden rule for multi-cat homes is the number of cats plus 1. 2 cats means 3 boxes, placed in different rooms or corners so every cat has an escape route. Finally, we have to address the cursed couch. This part is crucial. If you just use laundry detergent or, heaven forbid, bleach to scrub it, you've made things infinitely worse. Laundry detergent removes visible stains, but not the urine salts in cat pee. Our human noses smell the floral scent, but the cat's nose sniffs right through that cover-up and detects the urine crystals underneath. It confirms, yes, this is definitely the spot I used last time. This is a toilet. Using bleach is even worse because the chlorine smell is actually attractive to cats. They want to roll in it and pee on it again. The correct approach is to buy an enzymatic cleaner specifically designed for pet urine. You must saturate the cushion deep into the foam core to break down the uric acid crystals completely. Once it's fully dry, as a final precaution, place a couple of orange peels on the spot cats to test the smell, or simply put the cat's food bowl there. A cat will never, ever pee right next to where it eats. That's what we call physical deterrence. So, a cat peeing outside the box looks like mischief, but it's all communication. If you follow these steps, check out first, adjust the bathroom setup second, and neutralize the odor last, there's almost no case you can't solve. Once the cat is comfortable, the couch stays clean. Let's talk specifically today about the issue of a cat suddenly not using the litter box and deciding to pee on the couch instead. This is incredibly common in cat-owning households. Many owners' first reaction is to get furious, thinking the cat is deliberately trying to spite them or is getting revenge because they didn't get a treat yesterday. As a master, I'm telling you, that's not it. A cat's brain isn't that complicated. It doesn't plot revenge. It does this purely because it's in trouble, and it's using the only way it knows how to cry for help. When this happens, do not rush to wash the couch cushion or scold the cat. The very first thing you need to do is look closely at the puddle it just made, especially if you saw it happen, and watch how much effort it took. If the cat was squatting there straining and groaning, and only managed to squeeze out a few drops, or if you see a pinkish tint in the urine, then this is almost certainly not a behavioral problem, but a physical one. 9 times out of 10, it's cystitis or urinary stones. A cat's logic is very straightforward. It doesn't understand sickness. It only knows that every time it goes into that box to pee, the urethra hurts like a needle prick. Its little brain makes the connection. That box is the problem. That box causes pain. I need to find a softer, comfy place to try, maybe this sofa couch. If I change locations, it won't hurt. So step 1 is a vet visit to check the bladder. If you skip this step, no amount of cleaning the couch will fix the root cause. Now, if you've been to the vet and they've given the all clear saying the cat is healthy as a horse, then we need to look at the cat's psychology and the hardware of the bathroom setup. Cats are far more particular about their toilet habits than we humans can imagine. That litter box might look like a plastic tray to you, but to the cat, it's a vital security checkpoint. We need to put ourselves in their paws. For example, you haven't scooped in 2 days. You think it's fine. The smell isn't that strong to you, but a cat's sense of smell is over a dozen times stronger than yours. When it approaches the box, it smells the fermentation of stale urine. Its thought process is, this place is filthy. I can't even put my feet in there. I have to lick these paws later. Or consider the litter itself. There are all kinds of fancy green tea or peach-scented tofu litters on the market. We think they smell nice and masquerades. But to a cat, that's a pungent chemical perfume. It can't even open its eyes wide in there, and just wants to hold its breath and run. Another common issue is placement. If you tuck the box next to the noisy washing machine for aesthetic reasons, the cat might be midstream when the spin cycle kicks in with a loud rumble. That startles the cat. and registers. This location has a monster. It's not safe. I'm not coming back.